What if everything you thought you knew about Africa's past was wrong? For centuries, the continent has been dismissed as a land without history, without innovation, without civilization. But the truth is far more extraordinary. Let's start with Great Zimbabwe, a city of stone towers and sprawling walls, built by the Shona people between the 11th and 15th centuries. This was no primitive settlement, it was a global trade hub, exporting gold to places like Kenya and India. Yet for years, colonial historians refused to believe Africans could have built it. They invented wild theories about Phoenicians or even King Solomon's mines. But modern archaeology confirms the truth: Great Zimbabwe was entirely African. Then there's Axum, in modern-day Ethiopia. While Europe was still in the Dark Ages, Axum was a Christian empire, converting in the 4th century long before many European nations. Its wealth rivaled Byzantium, and its obelisks still stand today as monuments to a forgotten superpower. And what about writing? The myth claims Africa had no writing before Europeans arrived. But in Nigeria, the Nsibidi script flourished, a complex system of symbols used for law, religion, and art. In Sudan, the Meroitic script predated Arabic by centuries. Even mathematics has deep African roots. The Ishango bone, dating back 20,000 years, shows precise tally marks, proof that Africans were calculating time and quantities millennia before Pythagoras. And the Lebombo bone, over 40,000 years old, is the world's oldest mathematical tool. Then there's Timbuktu, not some remote desert village but a center of learning with the Sanko Madrasa, a university housing thousands of books. African scholars debated astronomy, medicine, and philosophy while Europe was still emerging from feudalism. And let's not forget the biggest truth of all: Africa is the cradle of humanity. Behaviorally modern humans emerged here 130,000 years ago, inventing fire, clothing, and language before migrating across the globe. Every advance that made us human started in Africa. So why were these facts buried? Because history was rewritten to justify slavery and colonialism. Philosophers like Hegel claimed Africans had no history, no culture, no contributions to the world. But the evidence speaks for itself. Africa's past is not a void, it's a foundation. From the kola nut in your soda to the words in your language, Africa's legacy is everywhere. The myth ends here.